Let's take a look at a couple of word problems out of your textbook. In section 3.1, starting on page 140, I want us to specifically look at questions 4 and 6 before you work on problems on your own. The problems that I want you to do on your own are on page 141, 7, 8, 10, 11, and 12. I'll remind you of that at the end. But I want us to look specifically at 4 and 6 because with them being in the word problem form, we need to pay very close attention to being able to identify where the part and the whole is. Let's start with question 4. An 8-ounce serving of apples contains 8% of your daily vitamin C. How many ounces of apples would you need to get 100% of your daily vitamin C? All right, let's start out, identify the percent. It's obvious it's the only number with a percent sign, and that would be 8%. So we have our percent. And if we think about going back into our proportion, which is a great way to start, part over whole equals percent over 100, we can immediately place the 8 over the 100. Now, we want to get 100% of our daily vitamin C. And the only thing that we know is that an 8-ounce serving contains 8% of that. So ask yourself, is that 8-ounce serving going to be part of what you need or all of what you need? Well, if it only contains 8%, then folks, this 8-ounce serving is your part. It's going to go to the top. And we are trying to figure out how much for the whole. Well, if we use our equivalent fraction knowledge and we have two fractions that are equal to each other, y'all, the part and the percent are equal. The numerators are the same. So if the numerators are the same, then guess what? The denominators are going to be the same. But I'm going to prove it to you. We're going to cross multiply. And that will give me 8 times W equals 8 times 100. 8W equals 800. We're going to divide both sides by 8, and we get W equals 100. What did I tell you? Same denominators if they have the same numerator. So you would have to drink 100 ounces of apple juice to get your daily vitamin C. Wow. Let's move on to question 6. Little bit of science for you. Water is 2 parts hydrogen and 1 part oxygen. Hence you got the abbreviation H2O. For 1 molecule of water, that's this picture, each atom has the atomic mass unit, or U, that is shown. If you look at your picture, the oxygen is at 16.00 and both hydrogen are at 1.01. Now our question, what percent of the mass of a water molecule is hydrogen? Y'all, everything you need is sitting in this sentence right here. What percent of the mass of a water molecule is hydrogen? Do you see the of and the is here? If you don't, I'm fixing to write it for you. We've been asked, let me get off this highlighter. What percent of water is hydrogen? Looks just like the problems on that worksheet that we were doing. In here, we are looking for the percent. I don't know the percent. So you have the percent of water. I don't know. So times W is hydrogen. Well, let's replace a little bit of this. Well, let's go into the water. I need the mass of that entire water molecule. Add up the pieces. 16.00 plus 1.01 plus 1.01. That's 18.02. But then it's asking, is the hydrogen? Well, let's add up the two hydrogen pieces. We get 2.02. Now we have our equation. If you don't like the equation, stick it into your proportion. That's great too. And to solve this equation, we are going to divide both by 18.02. And now you're like, Miss Long, I just got 0.112. I'm done. No, you're not. Okay. Even though you've been told that P equals 0.112, that is the decimal form of the percent. We need to multiply it by 100, and we get the answer of 11.2%. It's a sneaky 100 that's in there. Okay, your task now on page 141 is to go and do questions 7, 8, 10, 11, and 12. 5 questions I want you to try. Now on questions 7 and 8, please ignore those boxes. Just solve the problem. So 7, 8, 10, 11, and 12. And this would be a good time to be using in your interactive notebook that page that gives you all words for part. You're going to see 3 of them come up: commission, fee, and sales tax. Work on those 5. If you have any questions, talk to me, email me, message me on inbox. I'm available to answer your questions. And I'll post my answers in about 2 days. Good luck.